Yeah, Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9 hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. About to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. Hey. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mark. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar.
Everybody grab your seat.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Get them ready for the show. What's happening? It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. And of course,
you know, it's funny real quick, bro. My neighbor, he usually watches the podcast in the morning, like on the way to work. And he's always singing this song. Like when I catch him, like later on, like he'll start singing like the hook to it. Like, yo, that shit is fucking that shit is catchy. I'm like, it is.
Yeah,
man. It is.
Hey, and shout out to my guy. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Shout out to my guy. That's my brother from another mother, Silent Hill. I call him 40 Water, but Silent Hill TDS. Make sure you tap in with his YouTube channel, Hitchhikers. Tap in with him. Go on over there, show him some love. And of course, on the bottom of your screen, check out all the platforms that I.O.W. Sports is on. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Apple. We got a Cash App, so if you're feeling real generous, want to help us grow even more, Cash App. You know, little change what you got, tax write-off, whatever. Donations.
Where's Detroit? Well, Cash App.
Yeah, Cash App. Yeah, we got the Cash App. So, but no, man. Hey, it's a pleasure to be here for episode 330. You know what it is.
It's 11:49. It's not.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. And we apologize. It's a late start. Shit happens. Life happens. It is what it is. But yes, we're still going to, give you this great content. We're still going to do that. But let's get down to business. Let's set the tone off right. MJ, give us some clues, man. Give us some clues on our Jersey boy MJ Jersey reveal tonight. Give us some clues, and then we pop it.
I'll throw out a couple of them that I know. He's a former second round draft pick. Running back. Former second round pick. 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All Pro, 1 Super Bowl appearance,
appearance.
One Super Bowl appearance. He might have had a win, might have had a win. And the most yards he ever had in his career for 1 year was 1,860.
How's it 860
for one season?
All right. So
10 years in the league.
10 years
only missed 6 games his entire career, and 4 of them was his rookie year.
Ooh, this is gonna be tough. So, and you said only won a Super Bowl appearance. You know for sure if he won it or lost it.
Oh, I know for sure.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
10 years.
Might have got that. I'm not, I can't tell you that.
Okay. 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All Pro.
Hey Jay, running back.
Running back.
Yeah, I was asking Jay. Guess what position?
10 years in the league.
Yep.
Okay. 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All Pro, running back, 1-time Super Bowl appearance. All right. I got these joints down. What's good? Double JJ Jones. Shout out to my guy right there. 613 Fake Productions, D Man Cave Sports Podcast, Sucker-ish, Hollywood,
Sucker-ish.
Wild Stats, G Money's Bets. Tap in with all of us. G Money, Mike T, Double JJ Jones, and myself. Yeah, he said running back for sure. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. By the time MJ comes back on the screen, he will have the jersey revealed behind him. So what's everybody's guesses? All right, so here's the clues. 10 years running back, 1-time Super Bowl appearance, 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All Pro. Let me know when you're ready, MJ, and you're gonna have that name showing by the time we bring you back on the screen. But my guess, I'm going Brandon Jacobs. I might be right, might be wrong, but that he sounds like a guy. And I think you said third round that he was drafted in, probably. So, second round. Is that what MJ is saying? Second round. So it's either Ahmad Bradshaw or Brandon Jacobs. Those guys that I'm really thinking of. Those are the guys that come to my mind. So, without further ado, y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Jersey Boy MJ Jersey reveal. And of course, coming in, Tiki Barber. Okay. I knew we were going Giants. I thought she was going to flip me with the Brandon Jacobs, but you went Tiki Barber. Okay.
And the only reason I went with Tiki Barber because he just got promoted on his radio career.
Yeah, because he was at CBS, right?
Yeah, and now he's going to be with the Fan. He's taking over Craig Carton's spot because Craig Carton is no longer going to be doing radio. Craig Carton's got his own show on FS1 now in the morning.
Yeah. He's had that show on FS1 for a couple of months now.
About 10 months now.
Yeah. So shout out to Tiki Barber, man. I didn't know he had got a raise. I know he was on. He just announced it today. Yeah. Hey, who was he with on his morning show, on his radio show?
Tiki and Tierney.
Okay, that's what it was. Because they used to play it on the CBS channel on YouTube TV, because I got YouTube TV, and they would play it on there. So that's why I knew okay. Not bad. Nice.
I can't believe you said Brandon Jacobs. If you heard my clue, 10 years in the league.
Hey,
okay?
I was just throwing out guesses, man. I knew.
And I had told you he had a career year, or the most yards he had in one season was 1,860.
Yeah, but I don't know none of them fellas. I don't know any running backs stats off the top of my head. So,
but that's a lot of yards. Jacobs never even.
Yeah.
He barely cracked 1,000 with I think it was Bradshaw. I think the 1 year, or Ward. One or the other.
Before we get deep into our conversations tonight, I saw that there was a post on the I.O.W. Sports Facebook page. So join that if you guys haven't. The I.O.W. Sports Network Facebook group. The fellas and ladies of that group are dope. They drop takes, they drop opinions, pictures, memes, just to keep the group active and talking, and pretty much like a water cooler moment. But I saw a post, they was trying to compare Matt Ryan and Eli Manning. And
come on.
Hold on. I got you, Mr. Giant. Just relax, because I don't want you to bust.
No, I'm not gonna blow my court, but you can't even compare them.
Well, I'll say this: when you look at the comparisons, the numbers favor Matt Ryan. But here's my thing:
regular season, absolutely they do.
Of course,
regular season, absolutely they do. I'm
not
going to deny that.
So you know what my answer was? I gave the best answer I think is capable when you compare Matt Ryan and Eli Manning. I said, give me Matt Ryan for the regular season, give me Eli for the postseason. Correct. That's the best answer you can ever have.
And I'll stand by it. I say the same thing about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, dog, give me Eli.
In the playoffs come January, give me Eli. Absolutely.
Give me Eli.
Regular season, Matty Ice in his heyday, much better. And then I'm not going to tell you different.
Say what you want about Eli and his numbers. His interceptions are too high. His win-loss record is too close to each other. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
You know what matters to me? 2-0.
And you know what matters to me too when you think about it?
2-0.
Thanksgiving dinner. When he sits down with that whole family, they all get together. Ain't shit Peyton could say.
And the damn thing Peyton could say to him.
Because Eli did what his brother couldn't, and then Peyton did what his brother couldn't in the regular season. So
I'll say this. If they sitting at the lunch table, shout out to Kofi. What's up, Kofi? Yeah.
What up, Kofi?
Shout out to good brother Bo, Kofi Weaston. Y'all holler at them for all your wrestling needs on Dirty Heels podcast. They follow a lot of independent wrestlers, so tap in with them. Eli got 2 chips. That separates him from Matty Ice. Agreed.
That separates him from a lot of people.
Matty Ice had a better wide receiver core than Eli too. When you had Julio,
at times, he definitely did.
Eli didn't have nothing compared to Julio. I don't care I don't care how you love any wide receiver.
Listen to me.
They weren't Julio Jones' level, bro.
Dude, I'm not saying that. Trust
me. I'm just making sure they did. But before you say anything that come out your mouth, do not compare any wide receiver that Eli has ever had to Julio Jones. That's all I'm saying.
With all due respect, fuck you. We say we this is barbershop talk, right? We can say what we want around here.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just come on, bro. Y'all ain't had nothing close in there.
Eli's years with Plaxico were some of his best seasons.
They were.
And trust me, I'm not putting Plaxico on the same level as Julio Jones. Not at all. I'm just saying for the type of quarterback and the type of offense that they ran.
You're right. I'm not.
Plaxico was the guy to go to.
I'm not going to hit on that. I'm not going to hit on the take.
That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say anything that he's on Julio's level or anything along those lines. Not at all. I'm just saying he was a number one. He was a bona fide number one for Eli, and Eli used that because he had that. He had that guy.
Yeah. And look, Plaxico was. I'm not going to take away with anything that you said. Plaxico and Eli had a great relationship and had a great chemistry. They did numbers.
Until John Morant, pay attention.
until he shot himself.
Oh, pull the bucket. Oh,
It's so crazy how Plaxico's career literally went a full 180 the moment he popped himself in the leg with that gun.
And not even shooting at somebody else. He did it to himself, and they fucking banged him for it.
It was an accidental discharge. Well, no, I mean, you know how it is, how those gun laws are up there in New York.
In New York, yeah, absolutely.
So that's what did him in, was the gun laws. The gun laws did him in. It had nothing to do with the fact that he shot himself. You know,
and the thing was, like, the gun was registered, just not in New York.
No, not New York.
He didn't transfer from Pennsylvania, when he got traded over.
See, but that's how crazy that the gun laws are in New York. Is because when I was living in Jersey, it was damn near impossible. And I just heard that Jersey, y'all just changed our gun laws not too long ago, and it took y'all forever to change them joints. And it was at points in time that I thought y'all never going to change them.
It's still tough here, though.
But those New York gun laws is what did them in for sure. But I mean, when you compare, real quick, give me your top 5 receivers that Eli Manning played with, off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, Plaxico Burress, Steve Smith.
Steve Smith underrated. I liked him.
Hakeem Nicks.
Oh, I liked Hakeem.
Victor Cruz.
Okay, that's 4.
And
I'm glad you threw Steve Smith in there. You ain't gonna throw Tyree in there?
No, because he didn't do much in the career with the Giants.
Oh, you're not even gonna throw OBJ in there?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, OBJ. Manningham was good for him.
I like Manningham.
Not that he was a number 1, but he was good for Eli.
I would be okay with taking OBJ out and putting Manningham in there. I would be. I don't know if Giants fans or you would be. I would be. Just because I don't think him and OBJ had a lot of time together, and it was pretty much about OBJ for the majority of that little couple of years that they had. What's up, Italy Jet? Shout out to G. When is Tyreek Hill not in trouble?
Oh, Gino, what up, dude?
Man,
how them Heat doing? Is it hot? Is it hot?
Wow.
Or is it did the cold Rockies take
wow.
over?
We're doing
Rockies
that.
Take over or something?
Oh,
man, I've been waiting for Gino. I ain't seen him in a while. Where you been hiding? You avoiding the podcast game? You don't want to talk about it? Talk that shit to me. Talk that shit to me. Miami fucked around and they found out.
Hey, man.
I said what I said.
Hey, man. Hey, we do barbershop talk. Hey, man. Sometimes you got to catch that smoke, man. Sometimes you got to catch that.
It's all fun and games. And I mean, no disrespect, none at all.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love.
He fired off at me because he said I was dodging. Remember, after the Knicks got eliminated. Ooh. Remember, he said, "Where was I? I wasn't around."
Ooh,
yeah.
Some good memory over there by MJ.
Oh, yeah,
Somebody was watching the show that
night. My brain is scrambled, but I remember certain things. And
damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How about them Denver Nuggets, huh? All right.
Hey, you good now? You got that out the system?
We good.
All right. I'm just making sure you got it out the system. I'm just making sure you got it out the system. But all right, let's get to my damn rag with you, man. Too damn tight on my head. Anyway, it's funny that we're talking football because lo and behold, former Kansas City Chief, now Miami Dolphin, man, $30 million a year kind of guy. Well, it looked like he might be in some.
Cheetahs don't cost that much money, do they?
Hey, well, he's an expensive cheetah. So Tyreek Hill.
Cheetahs are to cheat and run, right? And what did he do?
So
he ran from KC.
Hey, well, he ran to a bag.
He cheated himself out of another. Actually, he probably cheated himself out of a couple more Super Bowls I don't think Kansas City's done.
Definitely cheated himself out of one.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they he ran his ass right into the law.
Yeah. So he said he keeps talking Plaxico. I can't with y'all. Anyway,
well, Gino, if you would have paid attention, if you didn't dodge me, you would have saw the Plaxico Barres jersey.
Yeah, that was about last week. But
I got that. I got that. I already had it. So if I got to go get it again, I'll put it on just to prove a point.
Yeah, but peep this out though. So I don't know about y'all. I don't have an issue. I've said my piece about Tyreek Hill, and I wish him well, wish him the best. But Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill is under investigation on allegations of assault battery at a Miami Beach marina. A spokesperson for the Miami-Dade Police Department said Tuesday. Now, obviously, it's way too early in the situation to really, speculate on what happened, who's wrong. The fact of the matter is, investigation police does not bode well for anybody, especially in the NFL. So
I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not.
Oh,
because if I was on your mind all this time,
Yeah, we got some other things to worry about.
we got issues here, like
we got
fucking with you, bro.
But so obviously all the information about the situation isn't come out, and hell, now being investigated is one thing. Now that's pretty much your smoke, but we haven't seen an actual fire yet. So it may just be smoke. It may just be, who knows? But my thing is however this situation shakes down, this is when you don't want the situations to be happening off season, when you got downtime and you're getting in trouble, and then you don't want this to affect your season. Pretty much is what I'm getting up to. All right, because Tyreek Hill is a very, 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 very important piece to the Miami Dolphins team.
Is he?
Bro, I like Jalen Waddle, but do you think he's going to have great season if he's getting bracket coverage all 17 games?
Nope.
Because Tyreek Hill's not on the other side. That's not fun for him.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, and when Tua was healthy and was actually having a good season last year, Tyreek Hill was a big part of that. You take that away from Tua, that I'm not a genius. I swear I'm not a genius. I'm not a rocket science, guys. But I can put one and one together, and I can tell you that it'll be too many bad games for Tua if Tyreek Hill ain't there. All I'm saying is we don't know, like I said, we don't know what's going to come out of this situation. The fact of the matter is you hope that it does not affect your season. If you're a Dolphins fan or you're one of those teammates, you're like, bro, not you, not this. And, we don't know the rules and regulations of the assault and battery when it comes to the NFL. We've seen players get in trouble for it. We've seen players get suspended 8 games. We've seen players never return to the league because of some assault and battery.
Well, from what I read, he supposedly punched somebody. So take that for what it's worth. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I read on, I think, Bleacher Report, that he got into an altercation with somebody over somebody, and he wound up punching a guy.
And if that's the case, my thing is like Tyreek is not a young kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time he's had a brush up with assault.
No, he's had issues in college.
He got kicked off of
Oklahoma State. When it comes
to he finished with Western Alabama. He finished his college career.
So it's. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I was gonna allude to that at some point. It's like, bro, you got to find a way to control your temper. you got a history in college. There was a situation in Kansas City with the abuse that you got acquitted for of apparently his lady at the time alleged he had assaulted her and assaulted his son and
broke his. It was on audio that saying that he broke his son's arm and he threatened her. What the hell did he say to her?
Or something.
Basically threatened her too after the fact.
Yeah,
and nothing came about that. But same thing when he was in college. It was the same thing in college.
Because he eventually got acquitted of those situations when he was out here in Kansas City, and he was able to prove his innocence. And so, but still, that still doesn't take away from you got a track of history when it comes to violent situations. So you got a pattern here. That's all I'm saying. He may have got acquitted of something or got charged of something. Regardless of it is there's a pattern of situations that he is getting involved in that has to do with assault or violence or something, some kind of physical altercation. Mm-hmm. And he's getting closer to 30. At one point, you're like, yo, bro, the same shit that I got in trouble for in college, in the same situation that I may have got acquitted for when I first got to the NFL. Why am I still having the same problems and same, attachment to my name now? I'm getting closer to 30. At some point, you got to wake up and be like, yo, bro, like, you got a team that invested $30 million a year in you. You keep messing around. Hey, that money get gone real quick if you get yourself into a situation that they can't help you in.
And the thing is, like, why are you putting yourself in that position to begin with?
Well, I didn't want to say that, MJ. And the reason why I didn't want to say that is put himself in that situation. With this one is because it's too many details we don't know that I wasn't ready to say that yet. But I will say that if you are in that situation, find a way to get yourself out of that situation without putting your hands on anybody. Because just
little ass Tyreek Hill, all 5'9" of him.
Well, yeah,
he might be built, but I'll fucking drop kick him.
I mean, if you can catch up to him, cool, and drop kick him.
If we in a bar, it's over.
Hey, if you feel so, but all I'm saying is him
took that motherfucker's life out.
But him, as in Tyreek Hill, the football player who has $30 million worth of investment to lose. You find your exit immediately. If you, MJ, how long have you been on this earth? We know when we can feel a situation, the temperature's rising. We can feel it.
Absolutely.
So when you feel the temperature rising, hey man, I'm out. I got too much to lose. Because.
But when you got that much money, like. Unfortunately, some of these dudes don't realize that and don't even think about, that they're possibly throwing away their career.
Yeah. But
they
also,
I'm fucking Tyreek Hill. I'm an NFL superstar, Fuck.
Yeah. And I hope they're not just thinking it that way, but at the same time, you got to think about more than just you in this situation because, like we said, it affects a lot of other people on that Miami Dolphins team if you aren't available for an extended period of time from this situation. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying he is or will, but you do have to take an account of your, maybe not of history of while he was in the NFL, but, corporations and big Fortune 500 companies think like this. If they see a pattern, they're going to say it's grounds to dismiss you. If they see whether you was acquitted and whether you was charged, it doesn't matter. If they see a pattern, they can go and like, well, we see a pattern of behavior from you, sir, Mr. Tyreek Hill, and we're gonna get rid of you, and we're gonna find a way to recoup our money. It's all I'm saying is when you can feel the temperature rising, exit immediately. when you have a lot,
he's more like the firefighter than he is the people trying to get out of the burning building.
Oh well, I guess your analogy right there. That was that's a creative analogy. I never heard that one before, but it's just you don't have to be the tough guy all the time. You don't have to. You don't have to be that and prove anything to any civilian. You know, I'm Tyreek Hill. No, because you got a lot to lose. There's a lot of other guys in that locker room are dependent on you. Coaches are dependent on you.
Yep.
You know?
You got an entire organization that brought you in and paid you handsomely. So tighten up your shit, man. You know, get your shit together and you know, stop punching people in the face.
Hey man.
Hire somebody. You got enough money.
Hire somebody to punch for you.
Yeah, don't be the one to throw the punch.
Be like, hey, bro.
That's it. You know, wink, wink, nod, nod.
Yeah.
You know how it is with it. You know, you give somebody the signal. Yep.
Like, hey, yo.
It's over. It's the guy that's sitting in the corner with his wife over there is realistically with you.
Yeah.
You don't even know, I don't even know that.
But like, hey, yo.
Shit, so this will be we going over to Roxy's tonight. Take your wife over there. Some shit pops off. I'm gonna give you the little chin check real quick and handle my business. I'll pay you handsomely.
Hey, I just like I said, I'm not gonna jump to conclusions about what did and what happened and what should any punishment be. All I'm saying is it's not good for a guy like Tyreek Hill to have the past that comes with him about being violent and being physical with other individuals. And this situation comes up. It's not a good look. That's all I'm saying. It's just because you don't want to give the NFL or the Miami Dolphins a reason to keep bringing up your past and your history and throwing it in your face and using it as a reason to take their money back. Don't think it can't happen. These are literally billion-dollar entities that work like a corporate environment, and they always find a way to always come out on top. Don't think that
always.
And you don't want to be on that other end of dealing with a corporate company, a big Fortune 500 company like a NFL organization with their whole team of lawyers looking at you, telling that you're going to give them their money back. You don't want to do it.
They got bigger balls than you.
Hey,
they got deeper pockets. So don't poke the bear because
they got lawyer teams. They just don't have a lawyer. They got lawyer teams.
Yep.
The whole crew come in. So, hey man, look, Tyreek Hill, I know you're no longer a chief. It's all good. I'm always having respect for you for what you did for the organization, for the squad. All I'm gonna say is when you out there in these streets, when it's temperature rise, that's your cue to leave.
Don't drop the soap, big homie.
I don't know about all that, but
when you get sent to the pokey, don't take the candy offering on the bunk. Leave it there.
Nah, what you do
take it. Bubba is gonna come see you. You don't want Bubba to come see you.
Now, what you do is you mind your own damn business.
That's it. My
name Bennett. I ain't in it. But let's take a look at or take a listen real quick because obviously we love laughing at the craziest shit that these talking heads like to say. All right, and lo and behold, Nick Wright of FS1 had a very interesting take. And I'm just gonna let y'all hear it, and then I'll give you some kind of nuggets to help explain the shit that he said, and we'll probably end up laughing at this situation. But anyway.
So Michael Jordan sold the Hornets, made a fortune. Michael's been very good at business, from his shoe deals You know, I know you're I can see.
Oh yeah, listen, Colin. A lot of it was very unique that someone bought a pro sports team 20 years ago and made a profit. I mean, I read stories left and right. Yeah, I mean, a guy sold the Arizona Cardinals. He's now on unemployment. Another guy, I mean, it's financially ruinous for many people, but a brilliant businessman like Jordan can make a profit from selling a pro sports team. But go ahead. I interrupted. I'm sorry.
It's a very good point. How, I mean, Michael, baseball didn't work. The Wizards didn't work. The GM thing didn't work. He's great at basketball, great at selling shoes, and those are qualities. I mean, there's a lot about Michael I like. How do you view him now as the Charlotte GM owner mess? Does it ding the legacy to you?
Okay, so I would like to do a couple things. One is this. Everyone must acknowledge, if they are being honest, that when Jordan took over the Hornets 15 years ago, he turned them into a dynasty, people would use it as evidence of his greatness. Can we all at least agree to that?
Yes.
That if they were awesome, they'd be like, oh, look at him, Jay. Everything he touches turns to gold. Instead, his ownership tenure of the Hornets was identical to his playing tenure when Scottie Pippen wasn't his teammate. 0 postseason series victories. He won 3 games at least as a Hornets GM and owner in the playoffs, as opposed to only 1 as a player. But here's my problem. If we would like to judge the greatest player ever purely by, we will evaluate from the day you first set foot on a court to the day you leave the NBA, I'm good with that. But that's never been what it's been for Michael. Michael's had, in some way, because of all the acolytes and sycophants, the best of all worlds. Do we count the entire career? Of course not. He's 6 for 6, not 6 for 15. Do we count the Wizards years? No, those didn't happen. Do we even count the entire championship run? Well, the years he won, we count, but not those middle 2 years. Was he retired both of those years? No, he actually came back, got MVP votes, but then lost in the playoffs. So therefore, it doesn't count. Okay, kind of weird, but so be it. But then we also do this, and you just did it in talking about him. I'm not picking on you. Everyone knows that when they have encountered someone who is, a Jordan true believer, at some point in the argument, what gets brought up? Man, look at the shoes. LeBron's shoes will never sell as well as this. Look at the iconography. Look at he made the shaved head cool. He made Nike went from losing to Converse. That's always been part of the story. That's all. The legend of Jordan has been more than the playing career.
Yeah.
The sneakers and the mystique and the aura have been a piece of it. So if that's the case, then being the worst owner in the league for 15 years has to matter a little bit, like a tiny bit. It's like, you took over a team in Washington and they were terrible and the players hated you and drafted the wrong guy. You then bought a team in Charlotte and they were literally the worst team in the league over the entirety of your tenure. But, Nick, he made $1 billion on the sale. Everybody does. A guy named David Glass owned my Royals. Bought him for $70 million, sold him for $1 billion. You know why? That's how sports work in America. Yeah. It's not because he was some great owner. So I would like, Colin, for the GOAT conversation to just be start of career to end of career. But with Jordan, we remove years that hurt him and we add sneaker sales and make movies about it. So then I think it's not like owning a race car team like he does. You owned a basketball team. You did terrible. Can it count a little bit? Can it count 1%? I think it should.
MJ, you want to go at this first?
Well, since you're the basketball guy, I'll say my piece because it'll be probably quicker than yours. Number one, this guy's full of shit. Mr. Nick Wright. There's a lot of takes of his that I do not like. But with that being said, any conversation I ever had about Jordan with anybody, his shoes never came up. It was never a matter of him selling shoes. It was never a matter of him owning Charlotte. Anytime they argued, they always say Jordan was 6 for 6 in the finals. They didn't say 6 for 6 in the playoff. They just said 6 for 6 in the final. Nick Wright, the only good point he made was Jordan. Yeah, Jordan didn't do shit before Pippen got there, and people tend to leave that part out because he couldn't get over the bad boys of Detroit. He couldn't get past Larry the Legend, in the Celtics.
No, which is true.
He was third fiddle. He was putting up great numbers in the regular season, but he wasn't playoff Mike until Scotty got there. And the other guys were on the decline.
True. But let's put in the context too that Michael Jordan was pretty much a one-man show before Scotty got there.
Yeah.
All right. And he was
as they called Neek, the human highlight reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so was Jordan.
And he was going against bad boys of Piston who were a damn good team. He was going against Larry Legend and the Boston Celtics who were built as a good ass team. And so
Sixers were good back then.
Yeah, Sixers were good with Dr. J and Moses Malone.
So down a rebound.
Yeah, and then he got in. Yeah, so I get when people bring up before 6 championships Jordan. I understand that, but we got to put in the context on what Jordan was really playing with before Scotty got there. Scott, look, you
had shit. You had shit.
Scotty was the best piece that came to Scotty to Michael's side, no doubt about it. All right, and yes, the Bulls with Scotty as the only guy there and Michael gone, the Bulls still won 50 plus games. Yes, I'll acknowledge that, so I can give credit to Scotty. But Scotty's not on Jordan's level.
No. All
right, and Jordan was literally going up against dynasty teams. The Pistons won the last 2 championships of the 80s. The Lakers and the damn Celtics was going back and forth for championships in the 80s. So that tells you the competition that Mike was going up against. So of course, once those guys left, he dominated. He was going against some of the best in NBA history. NBA history, not just at the moment. I'm talking about NBA history.
Yeah.
Those teams back in the 80s are dynamite NBA history teams that Mike was going up against.
Here we are, 30 to 40 years later, still talking about those
teams.
Still
talking about how great those teams were.
And they're going to continue to be talked about because they were that good. They were that good. You can't take nothing away from that.
But when it comes to and this is what bothers me about when you got people like Nick Wright talk like this, because he is far and beyond shown millions and shown time after time after time on how much of a LeBron Knight he is. And when you go on a show that's nationally syndicated on the radio, FS1 is on Sling TV, YouTube TV, Tubi TV. It's on Roku TV. FS1 is
Sirius XM is, and probably the local stations out there in California, pick it up.
And you say such a
everywhere.
And you say such a take with so much built with so much bias in it. As much as I don't like LeBron, I can always take my bias out and actually speak highly of LeBron when it's necessary. I can do that. I don't know about MJ. But you can't go on such a huge platform like that and literally make such a ridiculous take because one is built off of straight biasy, and two, what are we talking about? Okay, he failed as an owner. Why are we even bringing this up into the GOAT conversation? As Jay said, are you that damn bored? Are you that damn uncreative? Are you that damn just, I don't really know what to really do today, what to talk about, so we're just going to reach for some other shit that has nothing to do to, where's the relation into that? Because just like you, MJ, I might have heard cats like talkingly joke, be like, see, that's why LeBron ain't never going to be GOAT. Look at his kids. They wearing Jordan shoes. That's joking. But ain't nobody really bringing that into the actual conversation of the very subjective, overbeaten dead horse of a conversation and sports world that we've ever had. It's the debate that will never end. Ain't nobody in their right mind will seriously interject that into that debate.
No.
And
Now the way this clown is fucking talking to Jordan's legacy. Okay, you think? Let me ask you a question. You think Jordan gives a fuck about his legacy right now?
He can't do nothing to it.
He been done playing for what? 20 years now?
Bro, Jordan is pushing 60. He ain't played in years.
That's what I'm saying. He's been retired from the league for what, 20 years or more?
And that's what bothers me. You're talking about a guy that can't do nothing else to his basketball stats, his legacy.
So this asshat is basically trying to discredit Jordan and knock his ass down off the pedestal of being the greatest because he failed as an owner, to win as an owner. Not to make money, he failed to win as an owner.
I'm glad
that's got nothing to do with what he did on the court.
I'm glad you specified that because he didn't fail at being an owner because what he did, he flipped it. He got more out than what he put in. You won. That didn't fail. He didn't win. You'll get no disagreement with Nick Wright on that. I won't disagree with that. He failed winning as an owner, but he didn't fail. That man flipped it. If you put in, I think he was said 800 million in 15 years ago, and you come out with 3 billion, oh, you didn't fail, baby.
Nope.
So, how does him being a not winning owner correlate to his legacy on the court? That has no correlation at all.
Now, and if you think about this too, bro, anybody that ever saw Jordan play, like me being, just a couple years older than you, I saw, decent portion of Jordan.
Hey, sir, a couple is 2.
I said a few.
No, you said a couple. Like we need to specify these words. A couple is 2. You ain't a couple years older than me.
All right, I'm a couple couples older than you. Right? Is that better? Couples year over.
Hey, you might want to throw another couple in there. Go at least 3 times, dog.
What? Let me ask you a question. What decade were you born?
Hey man. Anyway,
okay. Back to what we was talking about. Like I said, anything with Jordan, nobody's gonna sit there and say, let's say they go to the Hall of Fame, and they're looking at Michael Jordan's shit like, oh yeah, he went for 6 for 6, and he had the flu game, which is probably bullshit anyway, and all these other accolades. They're not gonna sit there looking at an exhibit and say, well, you know what?
He failed as an owner.
He owned the Charlotte Hornets for 15 years, and they, only won 3 playoff games in those 15 years. Ain't nobody gonna say that about Jordan.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna care.
Jordan is all in the Hall of Fame for what he did on the court.
Thank you.
What he does off it has nothing to do with his legacy, because his legacy is what he did on the court, and that's that.
Yeah.
Without Jordan, there'd be no LeBron. Right?
Well, there'll be nobody to compare LeBron to if there wasn't for no Jordan. Maybe you can compare him to Kobe if there wasn't no Jordan. I don't know.
Who did LeBron want to be like?
We know. He wanted to be like Mike.
Why did he wear
Mike?
Why did he come in wearing 2-3?
Just like me. Come on. Like Mike. LeBron, I wanted to be like Mike. Come on. I mean, look, and this is not me having a bias in my conversation when it comes to the GOAT. Obviously, I've said that MJ's the GOAT because
I am, bro. I am. I appreciate you fucking finally recognizing that.
You
finally telling everybody that right here is the GOAT. I appreciate you, bro.
But my thing is like Nick's old enough to see all of MJ.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, what are we doing? You because
a dick riding story chasing no talent, having long hair, honest, fucking drag him by his head, mop him on the fucking floor.
Since obviously we shop talking. Point of the matter is, if you've seen MJ go up against those dynasty NBA all-time great teams, where's the roadblocks like that LeBron had to go through in the East?
I'm gonna take it a step further.
No, I'm saying let's have the conversation right now. All them years that LeBron was in the East, name me those all-time great teams that he was going up against, like the Celtics in the 80s, Pistons, Sixers. Give me a team.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. We'll start this debate right here and now.
What those the big three in Boston is? But I wouldn't even put that as an all-time great team.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions right up the door. You know, if you want to compare the two, I don't like either one of the players. I hated Michael Jordan being a Knicks fan, and I absolutely hate LeBron. So, with that being said, there's no bias here because fuck both of them. Who was the better scorer, Jordan, LeBron?
It's Jordan.
Okay. Who was the better shooter?
Jordan.
Okay, that's 2-0. Who's the better defender?
That's so tough.
You dare say it.
No, I'm saying LeBron's a good defender, and so is Jordan. But I will say this: because Scottie was a good defender, he would take the number one scoring option of the opponent, and so I haven't seen a lot of great defensive dominant. I seen KD pump LeBron. I'm gonna go Jordan. I've seen KD pump LeBron. Like literally.
That's 3. Who's got more rings?
Oh yeah, come on. You know who?
Who's the better rebounder?
I'll probably get at LeBron though.
Who's better assist?
That's Bron. Because he's asked to do it too. That's Bron though.
Who's got the better court vision?
I'll probably go Bron on that too. No, bro, if you got good court vision, then that means you're a good facilitator. That's what LeBron does, bro. Come on, man. Hey, I know you don't like him, but you got to get at LeBron, dog.
All right. Well, who's got more MVPs?
I think Jordan does. And I think
who's got more Finals MVPs?
I think it's Jordan too. I'm not sure. We might have to look that one up. Hey,
Jordan got 6.
Matter of fact, you're stat guy. You might have to look that up. So
Jordan got 6.
I mean, look. And obviously, we're not here to have rehash the conversation on LeBron and Jordan.
LeBron's a fucking bum. Straight up, he's a fucking bum, and he can't win without a super team. He ain't shit. Bottom line, he a bubble boy. Bubble boy, and I need my team stacked.
Bubble boy. No, that's.
I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
You can put that guy in a bubble.
Take my talents to South Beach, Lamar, and then you know what? When that runs out, I'm gonna run back home because they got Kyrie Irving. So I'm gonna run back home real quick, and I'm gonna look like the fucking savior. I won it for the city. I'm back. Man, fuck you. You jump ship and you abandon them. You punk ass bitch. You couldn't even stay in Cleveland and fucking be a man and bring a title there yourself. You kept failing. All your fucking Miles losses. Bum ass bitch.
But
fuck you.
I say a lot of people won't agree with me, but I think LeBron and MJ kind of had similar career paths. LeBron had to get some people around him just as much as Jordan did. But my thing is, like, again,
Jordan didn't fucking he didn't go to ownership and Phil Jackson and everybody and say, listen, man, I need Larry Bird and I need
no. I'm pretty sure MJ said, "Give me some help."
Yeah, nothing wrong with asking for help, but do you really need to team up with 2 more superstars in another city? All them years Jordan lost, he still fucking took it on the chin, kept coming back.
Yeah.
So finally he broke through, and they won. Now LeBron, that bitch ass pussy from Ohio, big tough guy from Ohio, he's got to fucking run. He runs. He praised that state, praised Akron. Oh, he loves Cleveland. And then you're the chosen one, the fucking king. You put the crown on your goddamn head. And you fucking bailed like a bitch.
Hey, I can't cap though. He didn't have shit in Cleveland either. He had shit in Cleveland, dog. He dragged that team to a finals, and then you literally saw so how different it was when him and that team that he dragged to that finals against the Spurs, and it was just they got steamrolled. I mean, it was just
if LeBron was as good as everybody says, LeBron would have dragged him to a title too.
No.
Bitch ass. I mean, dude, everybody praised him that he got to that many finals. They praised him because he got to that many finals.
Hey, but look, all I'm saying,
he made 10. But you know what? You lost 6
that's
of
a lot.
Fucking waste.
That's a lot. Ugh. But look,
it's a lot of losses.
It is, but just getting there is look. People praise the Buffalo Bills for going for 4 straight, and I'm like, why are you praising 4 straight Super Bowl losses? But they're like, oh well, you got to look at it in the grand scheme of things. Like, made it to the Super Bowl ain't easy. What they made it look easy, and they failed every time.
Well, when people go look in the fucking record books at who won Super Bowls, they're not going to say, oh, the Bills lost 4 in a row. They're just going to look at the winners. They don't give a fuck that you lost. But I give a fuck that LeBron lost because you're a bitch ass bum that lost 6 finals. And I'm not even going to compare him to Jordan. He ain't better than. Oh man, don't got to write off the names. He ain't better than fucking Bird. He ain't better than Shaq. He ain't better than Kareem. He ain't better than he ain't better than Bill Bellamy as a goddamn comedian, for Christ's sakes. He's not better than. He ain't better than the underwear that I threw out 4 years ago. He ain't shit.
I get with you.
He'll never be my top 10. He'll never be my top 20 or top 100. Fuck him.
Nah, I'll be.
Nope.
I'm realistic. You definitely got some. I
got some deep rooted issues.
I see. Me personally, Bron's in top 10, but I don't. For me, he doesn't crack my top 5. And call me a hater, I don't care. But I just think this is just not realistic of what Nick Wright is saying at all. That's just me personally. And look, I know there's a lot of LeBron fans are gonna fight me for this, and I don't give a damn. It's all gonna be subjective at the end of the day, and all my takes aren't built off of stats. I got 2 eyes that God was gracious enough to give me, and I get to wake up with him every day, and I get to see the things that I see. And what I see is what I saw, and that's what it comes up to my list. It is what it is.
I'll ask one question about LeBron. What has that motherfucker ever been great at other than the flopping?
He is a great facilitator. He is. And he has a great basketball IQ. Like, he's able to remember plays back in the days that teams might have ran, and he can get people in the right position. He's almost like another coach on the court, and I can give LeBron that. Great vision, great facilitator, great IQ. People swear up and down about him, about being a great teammate, so that counts for something. But yeah, he's like another coach on the court, and you just put that in a tank of a body. and that's been one of his great advantages in his careers. He's always been bigger than about 95% of the league, so it works for him. And he's he's a freak of an athlete. I can't take that away from the man.
Dude, that's what steroids do to you. They make you a freak athlete.
Hey, if people going to allege it, until I'm gonna have the same feeling about him as they do with Barry Bonds, until he comes up positive or you got proof of it. It's all allegations. So
dude, he took steroids, dude. I injected him.
Shit. I can't.
He knew I was a diabetic. He knew I had a lifetime supply of needles. He's like, "Yo, MJ, listen, I need you to do me a solid, man. Nobody knows you. You're off the radar.
You bunking dog."
Yeah. He knew I knew Gus from around the way that get the shit for him. So he came around my way. He's like, "Yo,
I get with you, dog."
He took a private airplane into the local airport that's about 7 minutes from me. I picked him up in my car, drove him over here, no limo, no nothing.
Yeah.
And he came here. He's like, "Yo, what do you got?" I said, "I got the HGH. I got that Winchell."
Hey, let me ask you: were those new Castles you were sipping on tonight?
No.
What was that? Oh yeah. It's time to shut the door because wait, it's clanking. That's more than one. I mean,
I had two.
Oh yeah, MJ about to trip out, y'all. Hey, we gonna close.
No, I'm just saying, like I injected to doing steroids. I'm in pharmaceuticals. And he knew that. So
I get with you, dog.
He hit me on the two-way. Caught me on the hip and
two-way. Oh my god.
I would say beepers, but probably half the viewership don't even know what a beeper is.
Hold up, my guys, in the two-way, all right, yeah, we're showing our age. It's time to go. Man, we gonna shut it down, dog. You my dog.
Hit me on that I-95 Motorola chirp. Yo, where you at? I was like, yo, come through. He's like, "Work. I'll be there in about 3 hours."
Don't get me on my next tail chirp. Hey, dog.
That I-95, baby. Yes, sir.
Hey,
had the blue tint light onto it.
MJ wildin', but hey, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. That's our show tonight.
Great show, my man. Great show.
But y'all know what it is. Tap in with us again, Monday through Thursday, 11-ish. I'm gonna start saying 11-ish now because we be running on CP time like a mother. It just be like that, man.
That's it.
It is what it is.
Things happen. You sometimes just got push back the time a little bit.
Hey, it is what it is. But at least, we show up every Monday through Thursday. That's all that matters. And y'all know what it is. Follow us out.
As they say, we may be late, but we're always on time.
Always on time. I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube. With the YouTube, it has all our content at live shows, recorded shows, shorts. So tap in with us over there. And of course, I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. And you catch me, Wildcard Mar, Facebook, Instagram. You catch me on the Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar. Where can they find you on the Twitter, MGZ?
Catch me at the Jersey Boy MJ, and that's Jersey with a Z.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all our peoples, the whole I.O.W. Sports crew, the fam. Shout out Man Down Sports, Melvin Wall, Jay, Chris, Zoe. Shout out to all the fellas, 613 Fate Productions, Double J, Mike T, G Money, Four Corner Boys, Ladies of Facts. Y'all know what it is. Tap in with all of us. Hey, man, peace and love, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's get over that hump.
Yeah. Come on. Silent Hill TD, yes. Hitchhikers.
Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, know the